My name's Aaliyah Shamir. This is what I go by on YouTube. I will be making a lot of videos with like Air Force regulations and all that stuff. So I'll be catering to my Air Force girls or people who want to join the military and have a lot of questions. I know a lot of people ask me questions because I'm in the military. I talk a lot with my hands, as you can see. So I hope you like this video. I hope you keep watching and get to know me. I'll also be doing videos on my little teeny weeny fro and how I slick it back and go on about my day. This is my second big chop, guys. Actually, technically third, but we're just gonna go second because the first time I didn't want to do it. Second big chop. I recently did it. So I'll be doing a video on that as well. But yeah, this is my finished look. So hopefully you guys like it. It's really simple, like just something like, I just like to look nice for work. That's it. Really natural, a lot of gloss. Look like I ate some fried chicken, but that's how I like it, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. And when I go to work, I don't wear watches or anything. I just put on my blouse, got my little small earrings. The shape of the earrings change, so you can wear whatever shape you want to wear now, as well as the nail regulations changed and also hair regulations, so I'll be going over that. And guys, I'm in the Air Force, so I can only give you Air Force regulations. Do not ask me anything about Army, Navy, anywhere else. I only know Air Force, okay? One more thing, a lot of people ask me about BMT. I will be doing a video on that, okay? BMT is gonna be the funnest part of joining the military and the easiest part. So I will be talking about that as well. Say hi, everyone. I don't know what I'm gonna call you guys yet. I'll wait till I get bigger, but yeah, this is my first video, guys. Yeah. All right, so I already did my eyebrows because my eyebrows take the longest. I'm gonna be blending out my foundation now. I have this brush from Burlington. So, and when you use a brush to blend out your foundation, it adds a more of a full coverage look. So, if I look down, it's because I'm looking at this mirror right now. And then I'm blending down to my neck so that it doesn't look like I have on a mask. And the foundation that I'm using is the Smashbox Liquid Halo. It's really good. I got it on sale, actually. I have it pretty much mostly blended out right now. I'm just gonna keep rubbing, kind of trying to get rid of that halo look with my eyebrows. So what I usually use to go underneath my eyebrows is the LA Girl Pro Concealer. I usually use the color Chestnut, but I ran out, so now I'm using the Toffee. So I usually try to use the foundation to kind of blend it out a little bit, not have it so bright, because you want that highlight under your eye to kind of be a little bit lighter than your skin tone, but not so bright like it is right now. So I try really hard to blend it out. So yeah. All right, so for the most part, it is pretty much blended. So now I'm gonna move on to highlighting. And I'm gonna be using Toffee. So I'm using the color Toffee with this LA Girl Pro Concealer. It is a drugstore product. It works really well. I love it. It's very cheap. It's only $3.99. You can get it online if you're like me, you're in Hawaii. And no beauty supply sells it here, but when I'm home, you can get it at the beauty supply, but it's still at $3.99 online as well, plus shipping, so that's the only thing that sucks. And where I usually highlight, I highlight, of course, under my eyes, because I always have bags for some reason, and then I highlight my mustache area. I got it waxed, but it still has a little darkness, and then I do my chin and my forehead. But I don't really like to do a lot of makeup on my forehead, because as you can see, I'm getting ready for a day at work and I'm in the military, so that means I have to put on a hat, so I try not to put a hat over my makeup too much, because then it'll cause breakouts. So I'm using the same brush that I used to blend out my foundation to blend out my concealer, and I'm doing that because the color from the foundation kind of darkens the highlight a little bit, so making it not so bright. And then since I have like kind of a wider chunky face, I usually blend out like this. It makes your face look a little bit slender, but if your face is more skinny, then you can focus on going like that and making it like a longer triangle.
And make sure you blend this out really good. Like everything with makeup is blending, because you don't want to have that flashback. That is not cute, honey.
You'll be looking like a ghost face, honey. So bam, man. Whenever I look down, I'm looking at that mirror, okay? So, to make sure I'm looking good, okay? But so far, everything's blending. Now I'm gonna move on to my contour, and I do use a cream contour. And so usually I don't really like a really harsh contour during the day because I'm gonna be working. I don't think it's necessary unless I'm like going out at night, then I'll use the mahogany to get a really sharp contour. But usually I just use the color dark cocoa, and it kind of adds like a bronzy look, not like a harsh contour, but it looks really nice. So it creates the shadow that you need. So I go like that. I put a lot because since the color is not so dark, I use a lot of it. But say you're using the mahogany, you do not want to use a lot because it will look like you just got punched in the cheek, and that is not cute, honey. So I use this e.l.f. brush to blend out my contour. Another thing that I use to blend my foundation and also like my cream concealers, I also use the Real Technique sponge. It works just as well, just as good. It's just that I haven't gone around to buying another one. So right now I'm using this. So what I usually do, I go like that.
And then go up. So I blend it like up and then go up. So you want it up on your cheek.
So then I'm looking right there to make sure it looks good. All right, then I'll do this on the other cheek.
Like that. So first you kind of brush it out, and then you push it up, upwards.
Right now I'm gonna be setting all the cream concealer that I have on my face. Probably need to blend that out a little bit more.
It sets everything that I needed to do, and then I like how it so far throughout the day when I do wear it, like when I'm not just going to work, it keeps everything pretty like oil free for the most part. Why do you do that?
Get all over my lips. And it's really important to do this step because you don't want it kind of makes you look airbrushed and pretty, and like it keeps everything intact. Not make it, because if you have like combination skin or oily skin, you need to do this because you will sweat your makeup out. Trust me, I'm like that. I sweat my makeup out, or my skin just over the day, it just gets really greasy. And some people say it looks dewy. I don't really like the dewy look. I'm more of a matte girl, so I like to look matte. So this step will have you looking matte, homegirl. I do under my contour because it's not really a dark color, so you need to, I use this to kind of sharpen it up. And then once I do that, I just made a mess. I'll clean that up. Okay, so now I'm going back to my cheek contour, and I'm using the Black Radiance color medium to dark, and I use this just to set the my cheek.
Honey, she is big.
I'll probably blend that out a little bit because it It looks like I just got punched in the cheek. All right, so now I'm gonna be brushing everything off with this powder. This is L'Oreal in the color, it is the color Nut Brown. I think I'm gonna go darker with this color. I don't know. It's been working fine so far, and it's good to use a powder to wipe everything off. Like I said before, I have combination skin, so my skin gets oily. So this kind of stops it from doing that, as well as putting the color back in when you have this white powder on your face. So it's good to do that as well. But you can't just brush it off. I like to do the extra step of putting the powder on it. And so how I usually do it, I kind of pat it in and then brush it off at the same time. And as you can see, it came off pretty good.
And then I do the same over here. Now we start with my eyes first because I hate that little ugly cast with the lighter color, so I always do that. And I don't bake. I used to bake in high school when I started, but I don't bake anymore. I just wipe it off. Like I leave it for a little bit and then wipe it off, and it still looks good. So, and then I use the powder to kind of blend everything together, and it looks really nice. So at least that's how I like it. I like to look really natural.
So if you're going for that natural like skin look, then you'll like the way I do my makeup, especially for work. Yeah, because I'm in the military, so I can't be looking like I'm ready to go to a pageant, especially when I'm doing a 10-hour day. You already know, like if you're working for 10 hours, you need your makeup to stay. So the more powder is the better, because you don't want to look all greasy and crazy. So yeah. And another thing, if you want your makeup to look good, take care of your skin. Please take care of your skin. Like, don't be out here drinking soda every day and expecting your skin to look pretty and then makeup to cover that up. No, you gotta take care of your skin, because if your skin looks crazy, your makeup's gonna look crazy.
You gotta make sure you got a good foundation, sis.
So I'm done with that, and I think I want to go back over with my contour because I'm kind of extra, but it looks good. I just need to look natural. So now, keeping on with the powder, I'm going to put on some blush. It barely shows up. It don't really show up a lot, but when it does, it has that, like, with this L'Oreal in the color Berry Lift, it adds like kind of a sheen to your cheek, and it adds like a kind of highlight. So I like to put it like just on the balls of my cheek right here. I go like that, just tap it in a little bit.
I put my cheek up like that.
Just rub it in.
See, it looks kind of sheeny. I don't know if you can see it. Then I do the other cheek.
Like I said, I have kind of like cute little cheeks. These are my favorite. So honestly, once I started doing makeup, I started like loving my cheeks a little bit more. Like I kind of have like high cheekbones, but if you see my family, oh my god, they got cheekbones for days. But you know, I got a little bit, you know. All right, so usually during my work day, I don't really put a lot of eyeshadow on. I'm not, like I said, I like to look natural. But if I do put eyeshadow on, I usually use the nudes, or I usually use a brown color, but I have this in my hand right now. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna go into this color right there, and I'm just gonna put it on the crease of my eyelid, because I don't like to do too much. I'm gonna be sitting at the computer the entire day, and then I don't know why, but the heat from the computer kind of makes my face sweat. I don't know what it is, or if it's just my mind, but my face be looking sweaty. So I try not to do a lot, and I don't want to have a lot of makeup to wipe off once I get back. So if you're just trying to look like awake and cute and not like you're trying to cake a face on or look like a clown, you should watch me, because I try to look simple and nice and have my makeup look like skin.
Just trying to look put together, you know, that's my goal. And usually I mix this color with a little bit of gold. I really like it. I like to be simple, especially for work. You don't want to distract from the uniform, so yeah, I try to be really simple.
All right, so I'm done with my eyes. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to just spray up my face. That was supposed to be me setting my my makeup, but I said poop. It was real weird. Okay, so this is the e.l.f. mist. It's only $1. It does a job. I also like the NYX setting spray, as well as the Smash. I don't know if it's a Smash. I think it's the hard candy. That one's good too. So, and they're all drugstore. So I do a few spritz. Now I'm looking a little greasy. It's okay. So while my face is drying, I'm going to go in with this. It's a color Baked Bronze. I'm trying to figure out what brand this is.
I know I got it from the drugstore.
Milani. I love Milani. Milani's a really good drugstore brand. Like, their stuff is high quality for a good price. Even their lipsticks, I'm gonna be putting it on later, and I just love it.
Actually, no, I'm gonna do lip gloss today. I'm not wearing no lipstick because I'm gonna be eating and it's not cute.
So I just do like something simple. Like, I'm telling you, like, my days of working, like, I do not do a lot. I just try to look nice. Sometimes, like, when I don't have monster bags going on and my skin is like coming back because I had like a moment of having bad skin because I wasn't taking care of it. So, what the hell?
Oh, girl, what was you doing?
So, when my skin looks good, I literally just put on some concealer, put some powder on my face, do my eyebrows, and call it a day. Like, I don't do anything extra because I'm telling you, the better your skin is, the easier it is to do makeup.
Damn, I put a lot of highlight. Look at this cheek. I love highlighter. I don't know why I'm so extra. I just feel like it makes me look like, when you're brown skin, you want to look glowy because you know where sun's kissed.
I'm so extra. Alright, so got that part done. The last part for me is eyelashes. And I don't put on eyelashes. I put on mascara. So I'm just gonna put on this mascara real quick. And how I like to do it, I like to focus on the outer corner of my eye because it makes it look all baby doll when you push it out like that.
So cute. And for me, when you have small eyes, it makes your eyes look bigger. So cute. I just got some mascara on my eyelid. It's okay. I think it's done now. Like, this mascara, I'm really holding on to it.
Oh, I got this from TJ Maxx and it was really cheap. It's okay. I like my L'Oreal mascara better, but whatever.
But most of my makeup is drugstore, so you don't have to worry about breaking the bank, girl. I got you, sis.
I know this is probably really boring for you to look at. The trick is with this nose piercing. So yes, I have my nose pierced. You're not allowed to wear nose ring in uniform. So I take it out, and you know, if you have your nose pierced, it's easy for that. Do not come in. I'm naked. I heard someone knock at my door. So I take it out and I put this clear one in. So I usually get the clear thing and then I stick it in. All done. So this is how I look at the end of my makeup look. This is an everyday look. I'm sorry I'm chewing gum because I brush my teeth and it tastes, I have like a weird taste. But yeah, this is how I look in my uniform. Nothing major. My blouse just dropped. Oh, heck, cuteness. So yes.